Bukas naman ang National Democratic Front o NDF sa pagkakaroon ng localized ceasefire at muling pakipag-ugnayan sa pamahalaan. Ito'y matapos maudlot ang ikalimang round ng peace talks ng gobyerno at ng NDFP na nakatakda sana noong Mayo 27 hanggang 2 ng Hunyo dahil sa kautusan ng Communist Party of the Philippines na paigtingin pang opensiba laban sa militar bilang pagkondena sa umiiral na martial law sa Mindanao. Ayon kay NDF Chief Negotiator Fidel Agkawili, nakakaalarma na ang sabwatan ng mga dayuhan at ng local terrorist group para sa sirain ang Duterte administration. Marapat na anyang maganap sa lalong madaling panahon ang pagpupulong upang masugpo ang terorismo sa Pilipinas.
Naman ni Pangulong Digong Duterte ang alok na tulong ng CPP-NPA-NDF na tutulong sa militar sa pakikipagbakbakan sa Maoche Group sa Marawi City. Sa kanyang talumpati sa 102nd Infantry Brigade sa Zamboanga, Sibugay kagabi, sinabi ng Pangulo na hindi siya papayag na makasama ng pwersa ng gobyerno ang NPA sa pakikipaglaban sa mga terorista hanggat hindi ito lumalagda sa isang commitment para sa peace agreement. Bukod dito, sinabi ni Duterte na papayag lamang siyang ipagpatuloy ang peace talks kung magdideklara ito ng unilateral ceasefire sa
bannering out statements like that for after all this happened, not during my time. Kaya wala magpayabang, babasahin ko ano nakuha mo ninyo ngayon. At na makarami po, seems that I would also be pulling my own chair as if I was responsible for this. I will have my time. I have 5 years. You will air assets and boats. And I will make the Philippine Armed Forces a little bit stronger by the time, inshallah, I go out as president. Yun lang po, I will not talk to anybody. I will not talk to the terrorists. We will maintain our present dialogue with the MI and MN and the traditional mainliner. And as for the NPA, Season ordered his soldiers to take an aggressive stand. Alam, may gusto lang akong sabihin sa inyo. Yung mga komunista, and even the MI, MNM, this is a 50 years war already. And nakakaiyak kung isipin mo 50 years, wala naman tayong ginawa kung hindi magpatayan. At ang karamihan nating casualty, taga-gobyerno, on the civilian side, almost about 1/3 of our barangay captains have been liquidated. Alam mo, for all of their bravado, they never occupied even a barangay for 24 hours. And yet when they talk, it's all full of hubris. Akala mo sino? Sison said that he will order his soldiers to engage us. And here comes a statement that they also want to fight the terrorists. That bakit? Kung manalo ba ang ISIS dito sa Pilipinas, may papel pa kayo sa mundong ito? Huwag tayong magbulahan. You will be marginalized and outcast. Because your form of government is always anathema to the rest of the religious zealots in this world. Ang Islam is fundamentally feudal because the Quran orders it to be so. And whether you like it or not, however you reconfigure the countries there, and that was the mistake of the Americans. They thought that they could convince itong mga Middle East countries to follow the parliamentarian, the elections. It ain't so. It ain't so. It's purely feudal, and you just have to live with it because it is the Quran, which is the constitution of the Islam faith. Kayong mga komunista, you're just wasting your time. You cannot prevail over government of the Republic of the Philippines. Neither can you find a sanctuary under a communist rule. Huwag na tayong magbulahan. Yan ang mangyayari sa inyo. I tried to talk to you as a matter of fact, conceding almost, nirelease ko halos lahat ang mga priso ninyo. But well, my only consolation was that most of my release are there, mga sakit na 70 and beyond. May TB, diabetes, hypertension. And so I said, go there and fight again if you want. Pero yung able-bodied nila, nandiyan pa sa munting lupa. And if there is a breakdown in the peace and order here, because of the participation of the communists in this war against the ISIS, kung gusto ninyong tumulong sa kabila, magpuntahan na kayo lahat. But I am warning the leaders whom I have released and who are now talking to the representatives of my government, do not attempt to come home. I will arrest all of you and throw you to the slammer. Pagkukulungin ko kayo at lahat ng matanda, paaristuhin ko yun ulit. And if needed, they will just die there inside the prison. Alam ninyo na hindi na kayo makatakbo-takbo. So stop fucking government. Gusto ninyo So if I may just read my speech, may I congratulate the Philippine Navy for your remarkable contributions in strengthening the foundation of our nation, which is very correct. Your efforts to fulfill your mandate to uphold peace and sovereignty in our territorial waters have been remarkable in the past years, and today you have once again reaffirmed your important role as you support the counter-terrorism efforts against the Maote group in Marawi City. Your presence in Mindanao, along with the other members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, have made our kababayans feel more secure at this most delicate and challenging time. I am confident that you will remain committed to your oath to safeguard our shores and shoals against all acts of terror and violence. Let me take this occasion as an opportunity to assure all of our support for the institution's initiatives and needs. Since I assumed office in July, various vessels have been added. Ayaw ko kasi hindi yan akin. Bayad yan at na-deliver yan sa hindi ko panahon. More acquisitions of vessels and equipment are also underway to better maritime law enforcement, counter-terrorism, and disaster relief operations. I hope that all of you will be more inspired and empowered by these projects. May this event bolster a newfound spirit of courage and patriotism in your hearts so that you will never falter in your mission. By protecting our shores, you are also helping secure our country's future together. Let us continue to serve our beloved homeland with honor, duty, and valor. Now, one last issue. Ito itong mga bobo ng gobyerno hingi sa arbitral ruling. Nasabi nila, anong ginagawa mo sa arbitral? Well, in the first place, yung Americans, they are here. Sila yung gustong mag-liberate yan. And yet, you have that injunction of seeking a peaceful dialogue and resolving the issue in accordance with international law. The arbitrary ruling places the South China Sea in our jurisdiction. But the Chinese has insisted and has made well known their stand that it is theirs, and they will die for it. At ngayon, itong si Carpio, parang gusto niyang lugawin ko that I will pursue the matter, tawagin ko yung mga countries to help us. Alam mo, nandito si Secretary Lorenzana, and also present was Cayetano, was already appointed Foreign Secretary. At yung si Bong ang aide ko. So, we were there in Russia, but we were advised na kinabukasan pa na. I just went a day ahead para matulog to overcome the jet lag. But about 6 hours after my stay, after I landed, natanggap ko na yung balita sa attack sa Marawi. Kaya, I pleaded that if I could only talk to Putin, President Putin, even for 10 minutes, just to say hello and goodbye and thank you. I received word that